let me record this. Okay, so I was looking at gold and I saw that on this higher time frame narrative, we had
Mhm.
the structure here like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
like this. So, and this was the extreme of it, right? Hitting
Yeah.
the zone in the left, coming from the right to the left, right? So
Yeah.
I thought that we could possibly get a setup here. Um, and then what I did was, you know what? Let me go down to the 15-minute now. What I did was came to the 15-minute.
Mhm.
And up until this point, I honestly didn't see much. This one wasn't too clear. It's still hitting the supply, and we have made another, um, sorry, another break of the low, right? We made another low, so nothing was really set in stone for me until
Mhm. You didn't take any shorts here, but
I missed it. I just thought that I was way too late. I was too
mm,
late. So a 15-minute back to it. Sorry again. Once we took this supply out,
mm,
right? This one. And
mm.
then I was starting, to get interested. This is what interested me. And then to
Uh,
be specific, yep.
Patrick, let me ask you one question here.
Mm-hmm,
When you see Patrick, when we have like structure in 15 minutes like that,
mm-hmm,
and you have this break of structure to the upside, let me
mm-hmm,
just sorry, on 15 minutes, not
mm-hmm.
1 minute,
Mm-hmm.
15 minutes.
Yes.
You will you looking for going long or going short?
Only if on the lower time frame, like on the 1 minute, it starts
Mhm.
shifting.
Okay.
If it doesn't shift on the 1 minute, it's still no comfort. Even taking on the 1 minute, it could hit the supply here and come back to the extreme and then take off or keep breaking lower, right?
Okay.
So
Let me ask you one question more. What
mhm.
do you prefer, Patrick, here? Just go short and holding this trade and going if you see a market shift and going long from here and putting this on break even. This on break even.
Going short from here would
Yeah.
be the right thing to do. But
Yeah.
if you look at it on the daily and weekly,
Mhm.
if you're heavily in the discounted area,
Mhm.
now the longs can happen. So you have to you have to be careful. You see what I mean? If you're
But
up in the 50% here, you could short all day into the discount area.
yeah. But when we are using FIBO, we are using it on 15 minutes on weekly. Here we are in a
At least on the 4 hour daily.
at least on for
Yeah, you're talking about the fibs, right?
yeah, FIB, yeah.
Yeah, fib. I'm looking at on the 4 hour minimum.
You,
Yep.
you don't using on 15 minutes.
I can use it on the 15, but then I want to target the 4 hour levels. That's why I want to
Yeah.
target the 4 hour. That's why I'm going for it at least like 8 hour, 10 hour, even higher, right?
Okay,
So,
sacrifice.
and another thing that made me take this or look for a trade was that because we've been shorting all week, right?
Yeah.
And we've been shorting all week, and this is Friday. So all the people, all the hedge fund, all the banks who've been shorting, they're probably gonna take out some of their position, liquidate their position. So I
Yeah.
was waiting for that pullback to set up. The pullback meaning the long from the short, coming
You
down from
think
the
like
short.
a hedge fund, but
Well, I was only guessing. I don't know what they're doing, but I was only speculating, thinking
yeah.
that it could happen.
Yeah.
And we had the PMI news, PMI, right? And with the
PMI.
PMI, you have to think about this one as well because PMI, if the numbers come out and if it's lower than expected, it
Mhm.
means the economy is
Bad for dollar.
yeah, it's in contraction. Not just for the dollar, it could be for euro, it could be any country, any
Okay.
currency.
Yeah.
If the
Okay.
PMI is lower than expected, it means the economy is contracting, means it's not expanding, it's not growing.
Let
So,
me just write this down.
mhm,
Sorry, Patrick. PMI.
okay,
PMI.
mhm.
Lower than.
Yeah, lower than expected means the economy is contracting, means the economy is not doing so well. Can you give me just
Oh.
1 second? There's a doorbell. One
Okay.
second. One
Okay.
second.
Take your time.
Sorry, I'm back. All right,
Oh,
so back to the PMI. So
yeah.
if the PMI comes out and it's less than expected, that means the economy is contracting, means it's not expanding.
No.
Opposite of expansion is contraction. So contraction means what? Getting smaller.
Mhm.
Just using the layman's like a simple term, it means getting smaller. It's not growing. So
Mhm.
when economy is not growing, when people don't feel safe, and the bankers and the central
So
banks, when they know that the PMI is not good, they
the
want to buy
the
gold. They want to buy
yeah
it
yeah.
to hedge their position
Okay.
in the economy. Yep.
I
That's what it
s-
means.
I write it and I stick it in front me. So
Okay.
remember it. Okay.
Right, right.
Continue.
And then let's go
Mm.
back to the time here. So I looked at it on the 1 minute. I also looked at it on the 5 minute. What I did was I had the screen split into two. One was on
Yeah.
the 15 minute or 30 minute. Because
Mhm.
sometimes, you could see more candles with the 30 minute. That's why I go back and forth between 15 minute, 30 minute.
Yeah.
It's still pretty much the same, but I
Mhm.
just like to use it.
Mhm.
Go ahead on the 30 minute here.
Yeah.
And what I did was, so do you see how I'm marking up the LPOS? This is the last point of supply that caused
Right.
a break. This is the
Yeah.
lowest point here in this leg, right? And
Yeah.
also we're reacting to, you could kind of call this a flip, but this was more like the range that
Yeah.
swept. You could see that swept. And also it's the
Yeah.
biggest range before we start taking out this high. You see
Yeah.
it?
And also it gives
Left.
us a good momentum to the upside.
Yes, that's what caused it,
Yeah.
right? I also had a sweep.
Yeah.
So once we hit that, I looked for something, meaning I was looking for the 1 minute setup,
Mm.
and we took out the LPOS, comes back, and then
Yeah.
respects it. We take out this high, comes back, respects it. We take it out
Mhm.
again, and then on the way down, so okay, so this one I took it later,
Yeah.
and this one on the way down, I covered up to this low, so I saw it
Yeah.
as a structure like this. Let me do this again. I saw
Something.
it,
Sorry.
yes, saw it like that. So I only covered it up to this low, which I
Yeah. Yeah.
thought was gonna be okay. And
Mm.
then I executed two positions, and I execute another one
Yeah.
as this bullish candle came up and then
Mhm.
just covered this low
Mhm.
as the scale and entry.
Yeah. Okay. So Patrick, how much you were risking here?
Everything combined,
No, just the first and the scaling.
0.5%. So everything combined, 1.5%
1.5.
for
Okay.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of
Yeah.
confident. Like I said, we had liquidity to target here. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
mention
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we also have more liquidity to target in the left here, all that, right? All that internal
Yeah.
liquidity.
Okay.
And it's Friday. We might get that pullback into the extreme here. So I was just targeting this area here. We also have a small imbalance, so that's why I wanted to target that right above it.
Mhm.
And this is yeah, so this is the candle that swept as well. Well, it's
Mhm.
not a sweep, but it's more like a big pullback that's unmitigated in the extreme. So I was targeting
Yeah.
that, and it actually ended up going even a lot higher. I should have held everything. It would have been 30% gain on the account,
Uh,
literally.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I never
Okay.
held it. Yeah, unfortunately.
Nice.
But still played out.
Nice.
You could
Nice.
you see the setup,
So,
right? It's simple.
uh, yeah. You didn't find any setup here, Patrick? Here.
Did I try to what?
Did you find any setup here?
Here?
Like
No, no.
some.
Well, I
No.
wasn't watching this at all. I came back
Mhm.
later. I think this is still not over. Yeah. I
Mhm.
came back later after, I told you I took a nap, and then I just marked it up. That's it. Yeah.
Mhm.
But there were some
Well,
setups here, I guess, but too dangerous for me, too high up in the leg. So
mhm.
I didn't want to risk that at all. Yeah. Yep. But looks like we have liquidity here, and we are reacting to the zone that has not been mitigated,
Yeah.
and we're reacting. And it might hold next week. Who knows? Who knows?
Mhm.
Or we could come
Yeah.
back to this area here. So what
Yeah.
we can
Just
we might
hit
potentially
that cup.
see
Yeah.
is we could even see this getting tapped again as a demand chain here on the median time frame here. We could
Yeah.
even see this, and we could
Yeah.
even run all that. So this is a POI that we
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
look for next week potentially.
No. Okay.
Yep.
If you if you see a good model entry here, will
Mhm.
you target this high here
I want to target the extreme, yes. But
or
let's
go?
check it out on the 4 hour again.
Mhm.
But you see this is a heavily very bearish, right?
Yeah.
So I might want to long after this gets long
Sweep.
again after, yeah, and
Oh.
long somewhere in this area, maybe, yeah. But back to the early 1900 high 1800 level for gold. I
Mhm.
don't know. We just have to see. We just have to see now. Yeah. But this was a big move for Friday on gold, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Nasdaq? Did you see?
Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything great. I only had this marked up from yesterday, and this took off after the stock market opened.
Mm.
And yeah,
Mhm.
nothing really for me. Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What about Yampir? Did you see
Impare,
something
I
clear? Yeah.
no, it
You show me GGB.
it
GG.
left it left the boat long time ago, so I'm done. I haven't checked. So this was a setup here. Well, this is one of the setup here, but the better one was this one. This 5 minute entry, very simple. Off of the chain of the demand zone here, right? Demand zone chain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
even sweep, and then there's a
Mhm.
continuation 5 minute entry.
Yeah. And breaking this supply.
Yeah.
Sorry, this supply here,
Uh-huh. Yep. Pretty
and
much.
also this supply here.
So this is just a continuation model, but
Yeah.
man, look how much it went.
Sometimes Patrick, the simple position, it looks it's great.
The best, yeah.
Yeah.
150 R, 140 R,
Oh.
140 R. My God. And yen pair, if you hold it, you get paid. The broker pays you. Prop firm pays you. Because a positive swap.
Ah,
That's why I
okay.
told you, yen's been they got the zero interest rate all day still. So you should
Mhm.
long yen pair. People are trying to short this long term, but you're not gonna get anything until they change their policy.
Mm. Okay.
Look at that. Look at this.
It's related to the fundamental.
Yeah, this is all big moves are all fundamentals.
Mhm.
Only the short moves come in from the intraday as a pullback. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
crazy. I mean, Cheddar and I were so mad. I mean, I wasn't as mad as him, but then he was so mad. Well, not mad, but salty about it. I'm salty about it too. 'Cause even one lot, think about it, one lot, it's still, decent profit.
Yeah.
Right, one lot. I would have been okay with that.
Just risking just 0.5%.
Oh yeah, even that. I mean, can you hold it? I don't know. I don't think anyone's got the not too many people have the psychology down to hold it this long, even with half percent. If you're
I
holding it
think
all the way, it's hard
I
holding
think
everything.
Patrick, if you have like if you have more than four funded accounts, you can like take a trade and hold in one account.
Mm,
I think because like if one account go to the break even a trade,
hmm
it gonna make it gonna like it will be good because
hmm
you still win in other funded accounts.
hmm Yeah, but people when they see good money, they can't hold it.
Yeah.
They get too nervous, right? I still get
Mm,
nervous, depending on how much it is or how much I'm risking or how much I'm up for the week.
yeah.
So, yep.
And as sorry, Paul, and also here, the sweep of liquidity here, go
Yep.
along from find
Yes.
an asset up on 15 minutes here
Yep.
and targeting does this.
Exactly. Yeah, you know everything, bro. You now just have to apply it. Keep applying it to the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm applying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah. Let me stop the recording here for this one then.
Okay.